All right, now I got it. Tap the toes. So like today, the first two exercises, we're gonna do 20 seconds of squats, and then we're gonna do 20 seconds of overhead presses. 4, 3, let's tap those toes out and in, out, in. And try to give you guys some new music today too. I have a bunch of music that I haven't been using, so I thought we'd give it a shot. 4, 3, heels up, right, left, right. So if anybody has ever heard of Tabata, that's what we're doing today. We're not going as hard as they do. They usually go until they get sick. We're not going to do that. All right, heels to the front, push. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, tapping the toes to the side, again, pressing down. So this is our beach ball in the water. You don't have to bring it up super high and do a chicken. Just push, chest to hips. 4, 3, toes to the back. We're gonna press. Belly's in, I'm turning just so you can see. Squeeze the glutes, open the hips. Reaching back, 8, 7, 4, 3, reach for the ankle, in front, press. Good, here's 8 and 7. 4, 3, heels to the back. We're gonna take hand to the heel on the same side. So that means we're getting a little bit of an internal rotation of that hip. 4, 3, penguin, side, side, penguin. Legs are straight, feet are flat. We're just working those hips. Doesn't have to be high because we want to get the glutes, not the hip flexors. 4, 3, squatting it down, down and up. Make them little. This is for you, Jeannie. Itty bitty squats. We're just doing our hip hinge. 4, 3, 2, forward step and reach. Here we go. Reach and back. Just weight shifting. 4, 3, 2. We're going to add that little bit of a turn. So we still step forwards, but our upper body reaches across for that opposite corner. 4, 3, 2. Side stepping, so it's a side lunge. Nice and small. We're just working on that weight shift. Doesn't have to be deep. This is just warming up. 2, backward step, open and close at the chest. So precursor to lunges. Back heel stays lifted. 4, 3, 2, keep stepping back, arms coming up overhead. Doesn't matter if they all get there or if they get all the way up. If you need to, you can always just come back at an angle and it's fine. 2. All right, jog it out nice and easy. High knee marching is option 2. So high impact here, low impact here. 6, 5, 4, 3, jumping jacks, out and in. Low impact or high. As always, you decide. If you're on the second floor of a building, maybe do the low impact jacks. 4, 3, heel kicks or heel jogs. So option 1, option 2, just make it big. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna do our skaters. So side step, little tap behind. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna march it out. Keep those feet going. So grab a drink, make sure you've got your weights. So first exercise is gonna be squats, 20 seconds. You've got 10 seconds if you wanna switch weights or grab weights for 20 seconds of overhead press. We're gonna go back and forth 4 times, total of 8 rounds. So 4 rounds each exercise, 4 minutes. keeping it nice and simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my weights right out in front of me. Make them easier to grab. All right. Where is my timer? Oh, and I'm awesome. I don't have it set up. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm kind of out of it this morning, apparently, so keep those feet moving. Thankfully, this is pretty easy to do. All right, so we have 20 seconds of squats, then a quick transition, 20 seconds overhead presses. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Time is on. 20 seconds of squats. I'm going to go a little bit quicker. You go at your own speed. Just remember, it's only 20 seconds. So you can go a little quicker, you can go slower if you've got weights and they're a little heavier. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. I'm switching my weights, getting ready to do my overhead presses. It's a quick transition. 3, 2, 1. Good. Time is on. I'm going to alternate. You can do both at the same time, your choice. So we're just going to go back and forth between the two. It's kind of quick. It is going to get our heart rates up maybe a little bit more than it would if we were just doing a traditional strength class. 2 and 1. Good. Switch. So you can do your squats body weight. There's nothing wrong with that. 2 and 1. Good. Down and up. So squats can be body weight. Or you can use the same watts. I cannot talk today. You can use the same weights that you use for overhead press for your squats. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Get ready to switch. So do what works best for you today. Yes, yes. 3, 2, 1. Good. Overhead reach. Now, if your arms get tired and they don't want to do the overheads anymore, you can do a front raise, or you can do body weight and not worry about the weights. So do what feels best for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switching back for our squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down and up. Think how much fun this would be if we were doing cardio. Yeah, so if we were doing jumping jacks and did this for 8 rounds, 4 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but it is. Good, switch, going for our overhead presses. This is our 3rd round of everything. 3, 2, 1, good, reach. So this is our pattern for class today. We've got a lower body and an upper body, and just alternate back and forth between the two. Shorter work period, but a short rest period too. 5 seconds. 2 and 1, good. Last round of squats. Decide how you're feeling. If you want body weight, light weights, or a little heavier. 2 and 1, time is on. Good. So nice, good squats. Chest away from the thighs, sitting back. They can still be those shallow squats and still be good. 8 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Overhead presses. Last time. Palms can be forward or out. I like forward for my shoulders. Time is on. Reach. So do what's going to feel good. If you got to do a front raise for a couple sets, do a front raise. It's all good. 5 more seconds to go. And then our next pair is going to be lunges and lateral raises. Good. Set it down. Super quick drink. We're going to go to the next set. So our next set, lunges, just normal reverse lunges. And then we're going to do side raises. So I'm going to do the weights that I already have, heavy for lunges, light for lateral raises. In 3, 2, 1. Time is on. So good. Just a nice, good reverse lunge. Stepping back, dropping the knee down. Try to find a rhythm. Nice, good rhythm. These are shallow, and they're still good lunges. My knees are staying over my shoelaces, and I'm dropping that back heel towards the floor. Good. Set it down. Lateral raises. If your shoulders are already feeling tired, body weight is awesome. Yeah? Good. Out and in. Option 1, straight out to the side like you're making the letter T. Option 2 is at an angle. At an angle. So sometimes if you have shoulder issues, at an angle feels a little bit better. Good. Back to our lunges. 3, 2, 1. Good. Down and up. So I know today is a little quick. It's a little quick, but we're working on a little bit of speed and we're working on power, which are both things that we start to lose as we age. So it's good to stick this in here every now and again. Good. Switch. Lateral raises. This is also good for our brains. Transition one thing to the next. 2, 1. Again, if you're starting to get a little tired, shoulders are already kind of done, alternate right, left. You're good to go. The goal is just to try to keep moving for the entire round. 5 seconds to go. Good. Go ahead and switch for our lunges. These can be body weight lunges. They don't have to be weighted. 2 and 1. Good. Nice, good step back. Drop it down. Forward lunges are an option if your knees are okay with it. So think about getting up and down off that floor. That's what this is going to help with as I fall over. Good. Lateral raises. Apparently I cannot turn my head and look at the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. Out and in. So straight out to the side, or you can do your diagonal, your scapular plane raise. Shoulders still stay away from your ears. We don't want to come up and then have our shoulder popping up. Parallel to the floor, high as you gotta go. Good. Last round. Lunges. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice, good lunges. Weight is in your front heel. You should be able to wiggle your toes even if your foot is down. So your foot does stay flat, but most of the weight is in the heel so that you can push through that heel to stand up, which utilizes the entire leg. Good. Switch. Last time for those lateral raises. 2 and 1. Good. Last round. Lower the weights if you need to. Alternate if they're getting tired. Ditch the weights if you have to. Focus on the good shoulder blade position. Good range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. So, grab a drink. Keep those feet moving. Next round is going to be our stiff-legged deadlifts. So our nice, good stiff leg deadlifts. Yes, where we push our hips back towards the wall, get into our shortstop stance. Second exercise is going to be rows. I use the same weight for both. Have your weights accessible if you need to for that transition. Stiff-legged deadlifts. So in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice and tall. So you're nice and tall. Push the hips back. Run the weights to your knees. It's kind of like an itty-bitty mini squat. Our hands stay very close to our bodies. My fingers are actually running up and down my thighs when I do this one. I see a couple people who remember the little trick. Good. We're going to do rows. So when I do rows, this is where I'm at. 3, 2, 1. Good. So a nice good squeeze. You You can have feet hip width apart, or sometimes having one foot in front is a little bit easier, makes it a little bit more supportive. So pick which one feels best. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Short rest. Switch weights if you need to. So feet are hip width, shoulders in your back pocket. Nice and tall. 2 and 1. Good. Nice, good deadlift. So we want to make sure we're not going forwards and feeling the weight go into our toes. We just push the hips back, our knees soften just a little bit, but we fold and we unfold. We're wearing that corset. We can only bend at the crease in our hips. Good. Get ready for rows. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice, good rows. So forward fold. So we want to make sure we're not super upright. If you feel like your shoulders are popping up and you're pulling towards your armpits, fold forwards, like over the ledge of the Grand Canyon. Weight is in that front leg if it's up there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Getting ready for our deadlifts. We've got 2 more rounds of each to go. Nice, good posture. Belly is in. 2, and 1. Good. Little push. So this is one, a lot of times we want to touch our toes. We don't want to do that. If we're in yoga, awesome, do our forward fold. For this, we want to think about stretching our hamstrings and then squeezing our glutes so we keep that chest lifted. 2 and 1. Good. Getting ready for our rows. So feet can be hip width or 1 foot in front. Time is on. Nice, good squeeze. So belly button is in, neutral spine. We want to make sure we're not hunkered over. It may seem like this is better for our backs, and it's not. We want to brace that core, support our spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We have 1 more round of each. 5 seconds to go. Last set of deadlifts. 2 and 1. Good. So nice, good fold. So imagine there's a wall behind you. It's just a couple inches away. You're going to tap your backside to the wall and then come back up again. Nice and tall. Squeezing, pushing through the heels on the way up. This is a hamstring and leg glute exercise. Good. Bring it up. Last time for our wonderful rows. So nice and tall. Push the hips back. Folding forward. Squeeze. Time is on. Last 20 seconds. So imagine somebody is going to come punch you in the stomach. That's what we're feeling, that little bit of tension. So we're not just shoving it out there, but we're not sucking it in either. We're just tightening it up a little bit. Good. Bring it up. Set it down. Grab a drink. How's everybody doing so far? Are we okay? Thumbs up. Yeah? Okay, good. All right. Next round, lateral lunges, or actually no, plie squats and bicep curls. So plie squats and bicep curls. Yeah, we're doing okay for time, I think. So plie squats, wide stance, toes are turned out. It's less about going forwards or folding forwards. Imagine your head and your upper back are against a wall. You're sliding down the wall and coming back up again. I'm going to use the same weights for that I do for bicep curls. So let's get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. 20 seconds. So I'm just going to hold the weights at my hips. You can hold them at your shoulders. You can do no weights, and that's great. You can also hold them down in front. Whatever works. So down and up. Wherever your toes are pointing, that's where your knees go. So if your toes are out but your knees are coming in, turn the toes in. Good. Bicep curls. I'm just going to hold my position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bicep curls. Nice and tall. You can alternate, especially if your weights are a little heavier, or you can do both at the same time. 8 seconds to go. Back to our plies. Good. Arms are down. Weights down if you want them to be. Nice tall posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down and up. So if you turn and your toes are out but your knees are going forwards, turn your toes in. Your hips just might not like having that much of a turnout. Then if you're not a dancer, most of us don't turn out quite that much. So down and up, stretching the inner thigh a little. Good. Back to our bicep curls. Switching weights if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to keep alternating, just going right then left. Ten more seconds. So nice and quick, down and dirty. Get in, get out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, plies. So again, hands can be here, here, no weights, and you're good to go. 3, 2, 1. Down and up, pushing through the heel, squeezing the glutes together as you come up. So squeeze, like you're pushing that floor away. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Most importantly, just keep breathing. Good. All right, biceps. You can change your stance if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and keep mine. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice and tall, up and down. Keep those elbows pointing towards the floor. Sometimes we put our elbow and put it right into the crease of our tummy above our pelvis. We're kind of cheating. Right out to the side, straight below that shoulder. Good. All right, plies. Last time, yeah, last round plies, last round biceps. 3, 2, 1. Down and up, down, up. You can go a little quicker if you want to. You can try going a little deeper, or you can add weights or drop weights. Nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bringing it up, keeping the position, or I'm going to bring it in, change my stance. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch to hammer curls just for this last set. You do what feels good. Ten more seconds. You're halfway through with this one. It's your last round. Then we get to do our lateral lunges and our tricep kickbacks. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Super quick drink. We're going to do our lateral lunges and tricep kickbacks. Good. All right, so lateral lunges. Option 1 is having the legs wide, toes pointing forwards, and you can just sway one side to the other. So this is an option for you. We don't want to turn the legs out and push the knee out. We want to sit back. This is option 1. Option 2 is to add in the stepping, okay? So then we're going to do our kickbacks. Nice, good reach. Good, so get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Time is on. So I'm going to hold weights. Body weight is awesome, as always, especially if your legs are a little sore from yesterday. And that is actually going to be the Tuesday tip topic for today. Good. All right, tricep kickbacks. So my Tuesday tip for the day is going to be, should I exercise if I'm sore? Good. Reaching back. Nice, good tricep kickback. One at a time or doing both at the same time. You can have one foot in front or do that split stance just like when we do rows. You can be a little more upright, but really focus on reaching. It's the extension, the straightening of the arm. Good. That gets that muscle we want. So lateral lunges, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Side lunge. So remember, you can always just do your side to side sits, and this is great. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Getting ready for our tricep kickbacks. Nice and tall. This is our finish position for rows, is the start position for triceps. Here we go. Back and in. I'm trying to use the same weight for biceps as I do for triceps. That doesn't always work. If you end up doing a little bit more bicep and not a lot of tricep, your tricep will probably be a little bit weaker. So don't feel they have to be the same weight. Good, bring it up. Getting ready for those lateral lunges. Got 2 more rounds of each. We're good to go. 2 and 1, good. Reach, bring it up. So you can do a reach like I am. You can hold them at your shoulders. You can hold one right in the front. Good. Get ready for those triceps. So 1 foot in front or a nice good split stance. Look over the ledge of the Grand Canyon. Elbows back. Time is on. Reach. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. Sometimes we pop them up and we start swinging, or we pop them forwards. Keep them back. You should feel your shoulder blades in your back working just a little bit as well. Good, bring it up. Last round of each. Last round of each. Oh, awesome timing, because we got 1 more after this. It's standing abs. Here we go, time's on. Lateral lunges, last time. So you can think about putting something on the floor or holding something at your chest, staying nice and tall, folding at your hips just like we do with squats. Shallow is just as good as long as we're watching our technique. Good, all right. Last set of triceps, last set of triceps. 3, 2, 1, good. Finish position, back in. So nice, good reach. So I think about sitting back just like we do with our shortstop squats, where this is the finish position for our deadlift. Yeah, our stiff leg deadlift, this is kind of where we finish, and our arms are up. Good, bring it up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders. Grab a quick drink. Next set of exercises, no weights. Standing abs. All right, so standing abs, we're gonna do standing crunches, and then we're going to do rotation. So the crunches, it can be a knee or it can be a mummy kick. Ah, Linda, you are still having internet issues. She disappeared. All right, option 1, hands can be lightly behind your ears. We don't want to crank on our necks. They can just be at your shoulders. Imagine you've got a seatbelt or a band behind you. You're gonna crunch. Doesn't have to be big, so I don't want just bending over. I want you to exhale, bring your hips and your ribs closer together like somebody just socked you a good one. Second option is you can do a straight leg. That's a little bit harder. Last exercise is standing Russian twist. Reach for a pull, reach for a pull, okay? 20 seconds of each. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're just gonna do our nice, good standing crunch. Notice my elbows aren't touching my knee. They don't have to. I just want you to exhale. Somebody just smacked you, kind of knocked your air out a little bit. You can do a mummy kick, but you still want to make sure it's your abs. Good. Bring it down. So it's your abs and not your hips. All right. Stance, taking it a little bit back. Reach for a pull behind you. Reach for a pull behind you. Your time is on. We've done this before with a dumbbell. So just imagine you've got a partner behind you and you're passing the ball to each other side to side. I don't want big, huge passes. Just little bitty passes. Reach hip to hip. So exactly like a Russian twist. Good, bring it up. So it's just like when we're on the floor, except we're standing up. So let's get ready for our standing crunches. Here we go. So option 1, just exhale. And you'll notice my back isn't doing a lot of flexing. It isn't. I'm just bringing my hips and my ribs a little closer together, so I'm not doing a lot of flexion. I'm just pulling those muscles in. One more. Good. Get ready for our standing Russian twist. So we get into our shortstop squat position. Like we're going to catch the ball. We caught it. We're going to throw it behind us. So just nice, good rotation. I just think reach, hip, hip. So my legs are steady, so I'm not doing a lot of rotating here. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bringing it up. Going back to our next set. 3, 2, 1. And you can have your hands here. And think about bringing your elbow to your thigh. So bring them right up in front. So we're not doing a turn on this one. Just right up in front. Right elbow, right thigh. Left elbow, left thigh. Again, if they touch, okay. If they don't, it's all right. One more. Good. Getting into our position. If you want to grab a weight for this one, you sure can. Shoulders down. Hold your ball. Time is on. So pass and pass. So our tummy is tight, squeezing our glutes together, pressing that floor away from us, like we're pushing the floor down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last time. Last time. So doing our crunches and our Russian twist. Last round, then we're going to stretch. 2, and 1. Good. Nice, good crunch. So again, I know people are concerned about forward flexion. If you watch my back, I'm actually not doing a lot of forward flexing. I'm making sure I'm exhaling and just tightening my tummy a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Getting ready for our position. Grab our ball if we've got it, our weight if we want to. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice, good rotation. I like to fold forwards just a little bit, get a little bit more of my low back, the obliques in the back. You can stay upright if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it up, shake it out, grab a drink. All right. Are we all doing good? We're alive? We're okay? Yes. All right. All right, so we're just gonna do a little stretch and rolling. After class, you can tell me after class or you can email me or whatever. Let me know if you liked it or not. I'm always looking to try to switch things up a little bit. I know some people like longer, some people like shorter, just for something different. Add it into the rotation occasionally. So just sidestepping. 4, 3. All right, we're gonna take it wide. We're gonna sway and sway. So toes are pointing forwards. Right now we're focusing on nice and slow. We're working on trying to stretch that inner thigh a little bit. Good, take it to the right. We're gonna sit back into our hips. So the goal is to stretch the inner thigh. I'm taking my leg out a little bit more and sitting in just a little bit. Toes are pointing forwards. Good, let's bring it up. We're gonna take the right toe out, so it's kind of pointing out to the side. This one can be forward, or you can even turn it a little bit to the corner, but our hips are staying nice and open. We don't want to let them turn. Arms are out. Push the knee out, close the book, open the book, close, and open. Notice my lower body is staying stationary. We're working on rotating the upper torso. One more. Good. We're going to take that hand, put it on the straight leg, and we're going to reach towards the ceiling, run the hand towards the knee. Good, we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna turn the entire body to the right into that lunge position. Back heel is going to go down and up. So down, up. Good, we're gonna hold it in the up position. Tuck, release, tuck, release. So we're squeezing that cheek. So even if you just squeeze, it'll naturally push that hip forwards a little. Squeeze. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring that foot in a little bit closer. Shift the weight to your back leg. Front toe can be up or down. Single leg squat, brush the toe. Reach, circle it back. Reach, circle it back. So it's a single leg squat, pushing your left leg, pushing it back. Stretching the back of the right leg. Down, up, one more time, down, and up. Good, bring it into the center. I'm gonna turn just so you can see. Wide stance, toes are pointing forwards, tummies. So down, tuck, roll it up. Down, tuck, roll it up. So just like with our crunches, you don't wanna necessarily focus on flexing the spine and bending over. I just think about pointing my tail feathers towards the floor. Last one, down, up. Good, let's take it to the other side. Toes pointing forwards, sitting back into those hips. So again, chest is away from the thighs, stretching this inner thigh. If you don't feel it, check your toes, they may be wandering. Bring them forwards. Good, let's bring it back up. Turn the toe out to the side. This toe is pointing forwards, maybe a little bit in. Push the knee out gently. Open the arms. We're gonna close the book and we're gonna open. So close and open. Does not matter if your hands actually touch. We just wanna bring it around, bring it to the center. Good, turn. So our lower body is frozen. Good, 2 more. 2. Last one. Good, take that hand, put it on the straight leg, reaching for the ceiling, running the hand down towards the knee. You can put your hand on the hip if you need support or a little assistance. Good, bring it up. Let's turn the body and take that back leg down and up. Again, all 10 toes are pointing forwards. The back one tends to, the back of the pack kind of likes to wander off. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna hold it up there. We're gonna tuck, release, tuck. This is all just a butt cheek squeeze. Opening up the hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step in just a little bit. Shift the weight to the back leg. Front toe up or down. Reach and circle back. Reach. Circle back. I'm going to turn, but I'm just trying to fold. Imagine there's a ball in the hips, and you just want to squish the ball. Down. Up. Good. Couple more. Down. Up. Last one. Good, bring it up in the center. Take the feet about hip width apart. We're gonna tuck our ribs, open at the chest. So sometimes when we do this, our ribs will flare. We wanna tuck them under. Good, bring the right arm across the body. Shoulder is away from the ear. A little bit of a stretch. If you still feel your heart rate and breathing are a little high, shake your hips. Good, bring it back into the center, hand to the shoulder, chin stays neutral. Start to walk it back. Good, we're gonna do the other arm. So start with that arm out, shoulder is away from the ear, bring it across the body. Good, 4, 3, 2, bring it in front, hand to shoulder, chin stays neutral. Start to walk the fingers towards the middle of the back. Good, bring it into the center. Arms are down, shoulders relaxed, ear to shoulder, opposite arm reach for the floor. Open and close those fingers. And now let's circle the wrist and go the other direction. Release the arm, turn and look at your armpit. If that feels okay, nod your head yes. Good, roll the chin to the chest, bring it up looking forwards. Other ear to the shoulder, opposite arm reaches towards the floor, open and close those fingers. Good, now let's circle. Other direction. Release the hand, turn and look at your armpit. If that feels okay, nod your head yes. Roll the chin to the chest. Lift the head gently, looking towards where the wall and the ceiling meet. Look forwards, big breath in, 2 of them. 1 more. All right, you guys, you are all done. Woohoo!
That was a great